Hi crafty cuties, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make some really cute layered heart embellishments. I've made lots of embellishments on my channel, and these ones are going to be very similar to the ones I've always made. These videos are here just to help you and inspire you, give you ideas on different ways that you can layer pieces, and really just for you to come along and craft with me. I'm going to quickly show you the things that I have prepared to make this process very quick and easy. Anytime that I'm working on a themed project or getting near to a holiday, I like to change out this container, which I've got at Harbor Freight, and I like to go through my stash and include anything that I think may go with that theme. So for instance, Valentine's Day, I like to stick with light pinks, any light pastel colors such as teal, and I like gold, black, and white. So I encourage you to just go through your stash and pull things out that can work for Valentine's Day. All of this stuff is stuff I already had in my stash. I punched out a bunch of shapes already to make this process really quick and easy. So I punched out hearts, little bows and arrows, which work perfect for Valentine's Day, but also other random like banners and border type things. Over here I have this little container that I pulled some of my favorite scrap papers because for this project I really wanted to focus in on using things that were already in my stash. I like using washi tape and different things that you're already going to have in your stash so that you can use those products that you have and not have to go out and specifically buy Valentine's Day themed items. I also always use gold thread. I like to use different trims. I did actually purchase this trim set here from Target for Valentine's Day, but I think other than that, everything was already something that I had. So let's hop into the tutorial now. I already made a bunch of these hearts, but I'm going to make a couple with you, and at the end I will show you a bunch. We're gonna start with a heart, and I'm kind of just going to go in here in this little container and start pulling things out. I always start with some gold thread, and maybe I should change it up here soon, but it's just something that I think is easy to do, and I know that it always looks good. I'm going to use my mini attacher and some foam tape to add dimension to these projects, and I like to wrap that end, as you can kind of see, around the middle. It just kind of helps secure it a little bit better. I'm going to set that down, and I'm going to use some wet glue as well. Just a little dot, but I will be layering on top here. So it's not a big deal if I glue that entire piece down. I have this little piece of tulle, and I'm just gonna reach in and grab it. I personally don't think this is too many layers. It may be too much for some, and that's why these projects are fun, because you can customize them to what you like. And I don't know if you can see me in the camera right here, but I'm literally just going to be pulling some random little pieces out. This was just like a teeny little scrap that I thought would be cute because it has scallops on the end, and I'll show you some up close pictures when we are all through here. And sorry if you can't see too close right now, but I will. Okay, so I'm thinking now the key to this is not to overthink your layering. So I almost did there. I was thinking, is that gonna look good? But I'm just gonna go for it. Hot glue is another thing that would make this a lot quicker because it just dries so much quicker. Now I like to top my layering embellishments off with little sentiments, and so I also really like using the Tim Holtz stickers that have tiny words. You can also print some out, and I have a video showing that that I will link for you, but for today I'll use this little gold sticker, or for this one, I shouldn't say today. And then I always love adding either sequins, or I have some little jewels that I think I will use for this one right here. Although, you know what, this one does already have some little pearls, so I think I'm gonna hold off on adding any more just because that's probably the same spot that I would add if I was going to. So there we go. Number one is complete. That was really quick, and don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys these up close when we're done. So I'm gonna start and just grab another heart. I'm going to show you a way that you can take your washi and turn it into more of an embellishment. So I'm going to take this one right here that has some words and it has some really pretty flowers. I got this from Michael's. I'm going to take some scrap paper, and I'm actually just going to use the back side, but you can use the front if you want to experiment with different colors and stuff. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this down here. And then we can basically cut these little pieces out and use them as embellishments or words. So for instance, I am going to cut where this one says life is good. Oh, you know what? I like this one better because it kind of goes with Valentine's Day a little bit more. It says love you, but I also really like the flower next to it. So I'm just going to cut. And the reason that I like to add, the reason I like to adhere this down to paper first is because it gives it a little bit nicer base to work with, and it's just going to be a little bit more durable. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay, so we have that. Let's think of some type of a texture to go under. And you know what? I am loving this fiber here. So if I could find the end, actually I have one. Let's see. I'm actually going to go for this one just because I am trying to use this up. And I'm just going to cut. But now that I have this out, I'm actually loving these scallops so much. So I think I'm going to get that piece too. And that was just quick and easy because it was all right there for me. And let's see, I'm probably going to use my mini attacher for this one. I am not afraid to use my little stapler at all. So I'm wanting a shape to go behind this. I want this one to be a little bit bigger, and I don't even know what shape this was. It's not even, it looks kind of like a half heart, but it wasn't really. I am going to use it for the base actually. And that is something that I like to use for these little hearts. Sometimes if I want something bigger, I will just use some type of a base behind it. Sometimes it may even be just a square, but I really like that you can change up the size very quickly. So we're gonna go like that, I think. Don't be afraid to kind of play around. My kitty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and staple this in place here. And I really like how this part curls around here. So I think I'm gonna kind of staple that in place and then add a little gem or maybe even a button. I do have these little buttons. I like that. And now I feel like you can't even tell that the base of this was a heart, but that's okay because it's totally fine if you're making a ton of these to have them all turn out a little different. We don't want them to all look the same, you know? And I really like that. I think this one would be really cute on a scrapbook layout. So there we go. This might be a lot for some, but you know, you can keep it simple or do whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna grab another heart and we can make another one together. And let's see. I have this border that I've had for a while. I'm just gonna rip it off here. And oh, I also have these die cuts pieces, and I believe they came from a wonky stitch die. So I think I'm gonna do that, but then I don't actually like this teal with it. Oh, I can turn it over and use the white side. We'll just do that. Okay. And I'm thinking I will go ahead and add thread, the gold thread to this one as well. And then this one just needs like a sentiment and we'll be done. Okay. Kitty, what is your problem? My cat meows so much, you guys. It's mostly cute, but also sometimes annoying, like when it's like happening at 3 in the morning. Yes, I'm talking about you. Okay, so before this moves, I'm gonna go ahead and staple it. And I always like to have my little banners or sentiments kind of coming off to one side. Go ahead and add 2 staples, and I added some little pink staples, which you can kind of see, and that's really cute if you don't want to end up covering that up. So I'm going to use my Tim Holtz stickers. I actually want to make some more tiny word stickers for my own stash, which I need to do soon. So I want to go ahead and place this over here because I'm thinking I'll use an arrow. I have a Spellbinders die set that has these arrows, and that's where I got them. Yeah, I think I'll do that right there. But I kind of feel like I need to have something more over here on the side. Whoops. That's okay. I don't know, I guess this one probably has a lot going on, so we'll just go ahead and keep that like so, but add a little pearl. And I'll just add this right here. There, I feel like that's better. So there's that one. Okay, so we're gonna do one more together, guys, and then I will go ahead and show you a bunch that I have. I'm going to take some gold washi tape here and just add a little strip here. And then I think I will add, yeah, I think I like this little flower here, and I just had a teeny flower punch that I punched 2 different flower sizes out, and then I just layered them and used a little brad to hold them together. I love pre-punching different shapes for these projects because it just makes it so much quicker. And then I'll go ahead and use a little sticker here for a sentiment and true love. And I have this little bow punch that I think I'll add also. I feel again like it needs some kind of more texture, I guess. Maybe I'll do sequins. What do you want, cat? You're gonna make mama mad. Yep. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and add a little jewel here in the middle of that bow to top it off. So really quick before I let you guys go, I want to show you what I was using these layered hearts for. I am actually using most of them on one of these tag pockets, and I did film a tutorial on how I make these tag pockets, so stay tuned if you want to see that. I love how quick and easy it is to finish one of these off with one of the layered hearts, and I really think these would make a really cute tag for a Valentine's Day gift or project. So I hope that you guys will stick around so you can see how I make those, and I really hope you guys enjoyed making these with me. I would love to see how you make your layered heart embellishments and to see what projects you use them on and stuff, so be sure to tag me in any photos on Instagram. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.